and good evening, and welcome to this special episode of Tips and Tricks by the Wedding MD. This very special episode is for the mom. So if you can put this on pause right now, and you should get your mom because she should watch this. I have a little conversation I have to have with her. Hello, Mom. It's so good to see you. We have to have a talk, and it involves your daughter's wedding. And I know you've thought about this for your whole life, just like you thought about your own wedding. Maybe even longer than your own wedding. But I have to tell you something. Weddings have changed, and it's time to let your little girl grow up. So here's what's changed. Mom, if they don't want to get married in a church, it's okay. I know, it's what you've always dreamed of. But they haven't been to church since you dragged them there when they were 14 on Christmas Eve. Maybe the next time they walk into church shouldn't be on their wedding day 17 years later. That's the first thing I'd like to talk to you about. Second thing I want to talk to you about is when you do go to the new place, they don't want to have a receiving line. See, we don't really do that anymore. That's also a thing from years ago. That just tortures lots of people. Makes them stand in line for a long, long time. Makes everybody really angry. So again, thing two for you, to just let go.
Let it go, let it go.
That's what you need to do. Thing number three, if they don't want to go table to table with cookies, it's okay. First of all, we don't need nearly as much sugar as we used to years ago. But ultimately, we also don't like our relatives like we used to. We don't do family reunions anymore. Nobody really cares. It's really all about the bride and groom. What's the next topic, Mom? Friday versus Saturday. Guess what we do now on Fridays? We do weddings. I know, sounds crazy. And I know that for all those years, we did weddings the exact same way. But Pinterest has changed everything. Pinterest has created a situation that's all about the visual and all about the party. So your guests would prefer a Friday wedding. And a lot of times the bride would prefer a Friday wedding, but you just can't let it go.
Let it go, let it go.
What's next, you ask? Sit-down dinners. People want to eat fast. They want to go really fast. They want the food to be good and hot, but they want to get to the booze. It's all about the party. It's not about dinner anymore. Nobody goes table to table with a tray of cookies. Doesn't happen. Nobody wants to sit at their chair for an hour and a half. Maybe Grandma and Grandpa do, but if you look around, there's more friends than grandmas and grandpas. It's time to let the party take the course that the bride and groom want. And they want to eat fast, and they want to drink. So, Mom, you know what this is. Let it go.
Let it go, let it go.
And my last note for you, Mom, my dear friend, person who I've been bonding with here, the guest list. Stay out of your daughter's guest list. If she doesn't want one of your friends, or your weird cousin, or your uncle that talks to himself, it's okay. It's her day. It's her list. It's not your list. I know you're paying for it. So you can make a decision. You can give your daughter the greatest day she's ever had for her wedding, or you can hold her hostage for a guest list because you're paying for it. Mom?
Let it go.
Let it